iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Another weekend and another bunch of fixtures. It's a special this weekend because it's Nedbank Cup. However, we do have one catch-up fixture for Mamelodi Sundowns. They haven't been playing so many domestic level matches. In fact, they are 4 matches behind on Orlando Pirates and I think Chippa United as well. So one of their games in hand will be played tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Saturday at 1 p.m. We'll be covering that game and we'll also be watching for you Richards Bay taking on Chippa United. Will Richards Bay Football Club claim another scalp in the top league? We'll find out tomorrow. Tso Vilakazi, highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates. So maybe let's start there with Richards Bay and Chippa United. How do you see that one panning out? I know you always have a criticism, Coach Udenten, so there is no finishing. They play, but there is no final product. How do you think we'll see the game tomorrow?
Gulego, game le izoba nzima kakhulu because of Richards Bay, they play good football. They've got and you can see end product there. That's why balaba khona manje because of banai end product.
Yeah.
I would say more or less typical same football. Yeah, both teams they like to play. I like both coaches, but I always have questions. So good team. Remember, Gulego, when you play to win. You don't win by keeping the ball position. Okay. So that's when an argument when it comes to Coach Dance. Coach Dance, from a goalkeeper, but it is no end product. That's my worry about him. And then Usimo Ngapa, very good team. They do the very same thing. They've got an end product. So it's going to be a very tight one in terms of playing. But, because of Coach Simo, Anale end product, I think he's got a bit of upper hand. Yes, Coach Dance has got a lot of experience. He's been with PSL for quite some time. And Coach Simo, Ulapana, Gugu, Africa. But the 2 coaches, very good. I like their style of play. And yeah, the only difference between the 2 coaches is the end product. Yeah,
in many ways, I always ask you and Junior and many former players as well, because you remember, they called him for Ucima Mlilo. There was a fire, the house wasn't on fire, the building was burning, and then Ucima Mlilo is moving away from a relegation. So the question would be then, should he prioritize in Nedbank Cup? Or obviously no one is going to go in there and say, I'm not you, I'm because we need to focus on the league. But also you have to ask the question, balance the priorities for both teams. One is looking for promotion and the other one is trying to escape a relegation.
As a coach, you need to prepare your team. You know very well that League, there's cup games. So you can't say you prioritize a league and leave the trophy. Sure. So why are you in the league? Why are you coaching that team? If our focus is more in the league than in the cup. So maybe you coach amateur where you'll find there's no trophy. Then you can focus on that. But as soon as you get to professional setup, you know very well a good thing. There's cup games, there's league games. So you need to prepare your team to focus in cup games and focus in the league. Agna excuse. When the coach says we are in that difficult position, so we need to focus more in the league. But you knew within the league there's a trophy that you need to play for. So why do you have to allow yourself to get to this stage if really you want to focus on first game? And then that's it. First game, and then you are worried. Now you can focus. But now again, focus league. I mean, it depends on a lot of coaches. They always say no, let's focus on league and leave the trophy. But still, relegation and ask yourself, good. But you had all the time to prepare. And for me, there's no excuse for any coach that is coaching professional setup and say that no, I'm not worried, I'm not concerned about the cup, but I'm concerned about the league. But you knew that as a coach in professional football, there's cup games and there's league games. We must win Alabama. We need to go and play Africa. I must prepare my team to go and play Africa and play league and play all the cups ourselves kid. So there's no excuse for me.
All right, so there you go. That's Utso. I'm going to ask him now his prediction for the game, but I need to remind you as well on World Sports Betting and any other betting platform as well. These kind of matches, there's an underdog and there's also a favorite. The favorite in this game will probably be the team in the Premier League. You know, so if you bet on Richards Bay to win, you'll probably get a lot of money for that. Maybe you can put $100 and you could get $400 in return because the team that is an underdog is from a lower division as well. So plenty of opportunities there. Tso Vilakazi, Richards Bay, Chippa United.
I see Richards Bay causing an upset to go with Chippa United.
Very interesting. Moving on then to Mamelodi Sundowns, 1 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday. Mamelodi Sundowns will take on Stellenbosch Football Club. That is a catch-up game that they have to play, even though there are Nedbank Cup matches this weekend. Usually Nedbank Cup gets 100% focus, but of course we have catch-up games, we have COVID-19 and CAF matches in between as well. Mamelodi Sundowns, Stellenbosch, we know who's the strongest team. Will there be any effect on these back-to-back matches for Sundowns, or they have a full squad and they should be able to deal easily with Stellenbosch?
Ngolego, ibonisile Sundowns my winner against Polokwane City ukuthi there's quality. Idepth khona lapha Sundowns. I mean, abusirino azange badlala, uThemba Zwane azange badlala. I mean, Shaulile they played the first half out. Abo Nachimendo they had to be out. Abo Rasmus. It tells you ukuthi there's quality Sundowns, and you going to dlala against Sundowns ngoleko kufana ukuthi usemvuleni uzokunetha imvula one way or another uzokunetha imvula awazi ukuthi uzofika ngane ngoba mawuthi uphethe umbrella ikushala phansi enyaweni so awuna double up mohamba estradini kunemvula so Sundowns against ilontuzana Stellenbosch Sundowns are on song. Stellenbosch, I'm sorry, man. Not in the bad way. Yes, you guys are also in the PSL. You guys also need to fight. At least Vigani ngadliwa mhlambe 4 njengePolokwane City because Sundowns nguleko ngikhuluma kanje because Sundowns Themba Mshishi I'm sure will be back. Sereno will be back. So when you've got those terrible twins, Lapana Pambi, Lushaluli and Rasmus, expect the damage fell. And now, Nabo Kaping and Nabo Domingo Lapayana, maybe will be back. So it's a stress in Stellenbosch. So we just hope we Stellenbosch. Baz defendele ngoba badlala ibhola eliwane Gavin Hunt into eyi1 banokufaka ama defenders ayi6 or ayi7 so aka manje nje prepare nje defending yakhe nje ayike enye indlela I consider maybe 2 ke at least.
All right, there you go. DStv.co.za. That's Tso Vilakazi's thoughts. Of course, anything could happen in football, but most of the time Sundowns wins. Anything can happen, but Sundowns wins. So that's the strange thing as well. Before we close the video as well, just a message of support to the students. Keep on marching for free education. You are on the right side of history. No government should kill its own children for free education. Keep on marching forward. We love you. That's a personal message from me, not an iDiskiTV message. I love you guys, what you're doing. Keep on keeping on. And well done as well. iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV is on Facebook as well. WSB.co.za. Thank you very much for watching our videos.